How we doing? How are we fucking doing? Hope we're doing well today, folks. Because you're fucking looking well. So, what are we going to do, I suppose? What are we going to fucking do? We're going to go running through all this whole market, the whole fucking market, the whole thing, and see what's going on. How are we fucking doing? Oh, I can hear myself. Jesus. Alright. I have to have the chats open. So that's what you heard. You have the chats open. I have to have Twitter open because half of you on Twitter, and I have to have YouTube open because the other half wants YouTube. You know, so that's the whole ordeal there now. Let me know if you can hear me, if you can see me, if everything's all good. Can I get an all clear? Possibly from everyone on the YouTube, everyone on the Twitter. Toss in a lot of stuff if you could. Actually, hold on. This is the hold on. Let me see. Can I go into this? And then this. I have the chat there, and then I have this chat here. How are you doing, Rightus ST? How are ya? Get rid of this. Everything perfecto. That's good. That is good. And over on the Twitter side, I think there's a little bit more of a delay over there. I'm not sure. I'm not really sure, but let me know on the Twitter side if everything's good. Jesus Christ, what the fuck is with this thing? Yeah, let me know if it's all good over there, so we can get fucking started. The sooner you let me know, the better, and the faster we get into things. Or is this where the comments are? If you're on Twitter, can you post something in there in the chat so I know it's working at least, or you can hear me? I know that YouTube is fine. Everyone on Twitter is lazy, I think. They're lazy. Maybe I need to refresh this. But this. Okay. Just leave it open. If you're on Twitter, let me know if this thing's okay. There's quite a few of you there, so. Alright. Let's go. It's me, Mario. STE go. Let's go. We will. Alright, we'll start. We'll calm down. We'll go over a bit of Bitcoin and a bit of everything, I suppose. This was today for the members. Alright. Roman, how are you? This was today for the members. Last night we actually shorted the US 30 live on stream. We were waiting for this to kind of swing fail up here to kind of maybe add on more. But that played out fucking perfectly, to be fair. And we got the highs as well. And now the lower high. And you know what? I was talking about how we are living in some kind of simulation, you know, because indices were coming down. They were coming down, right? And then all of a sudden you have, right, now everything's perfect. In the perfect spot, drop the bombs. Bombs go off. Just in a perfect place to lower high. Bombs go off here. It was coming down anyway, but it's just perfect timing. And then today I was like, do you know what? We're going to get into my zone. And this would be a perfect time for more war. What happens in that zone? Like I did this around, at 12 o'clock. So that was 8 hours ago. What happens in this zone? I shouldn't be laughing at it, but you know what? We're traders, so you know what? We don't really have to affect by that. The bombs start dropping in that zone, and then we start coming down. It's just like, come on, you know. It's just like, come on. It's whatever. So look, actually, let me look at. The people on Twitter, can he say something here? Because I don't see any chat. Is the chat even working over there? There's over 100 of you there. There should be comments and there's no comments. So I need to know, like, if my thing is bugging out or something here. It's a bit fuzzy over there too, I see. What's the YouTube like? YouTube is fine. little bit fuzzy over there. I don't know why it's a bit fuzzy over there. Anyway, we're gonna move on. The fucking quality is worse on Twitter. I don't know why. Right, look, we go over on to Bitcoin. Right? Bitcoin, she just loves her little slings. This was kind of what I was looking for today, but she loves her slings, and maybe we'll go to the TR pocket, but the 1 hour sling is holding us down. Holding us down at the moment, right? Bitcoin. We had the same kind of range on Bitcoin, right? TR pocket magic. It is the fucking magic, isn't it? TR pocket magic. So what happened in 2019? We had something similar. We actually had something very similar. We had this is what happened in 2019. We had a triangle. We dropped down from the triangle. We had a chop. We moved down. We took up. We went all the way down. We put in a high. We put in another low. Went up. Did this, and then she had COVID, so we just knock out that part. But maybe that happens, I don't know. But the whole thing is, I'm going to show you how ridiculous this looks, because it is ridiculous how this fractal is. I'm just going to show you, if you don't believe me. Indices down, while BTC holding up okay-ish. You're telling me BTC is holding up okay-ish? What? Where are you living? Do you think it's lagging, or is this... Where are you living? Bitcoin literally just dove down from that. 7,000 quid. And you know what? These haven't even moved down yet. Like, let's zoom out here a second. They haven't even moved. Like, look at where we're at. Do you know? This could get very bad, like, but this is what's happening at the moment. The indices are barely moving right now, and they have a further target down. In my opinion, they're going down lower, but we'll have to see. That's a pivot there. We all know statistics on pivots. You don't know the statistics on pivots, get into the Pro Traders Lounge, learn the statistics on pivots. I'll teach you. And also I'll teach you about the TR pocket, folks, because the TR pocket is just a weapon. It's a weapon. It tops everything. Every fucking thing in the market. It tops them all. And if you're not learning the TR pocket, I don't know what you're doing. Because you're just going to be following sheep. Sheep running around following sheep. Let's do ICT. Let's do Elliott Wave. Let's do all this other bullshit. Where you have the TR pocket. There's only one fucking fella trading it properly. Well, and everyone in PTL, to be fair. Learn something new. But get ahead of the sheep. Go in and learn it. Where is this? Where's this comment? Oh my. Okay. Is your C pivot indicator still public? I don't use it anymore. I don't use the C pivot indicator anymore. Oh, Lemon Apple. Look at this legend over there on Twitter. It says, hey, good evening. Good evening. Man, how are you fucking doing? I haven't spoken to you in a while. How are you doing? I need to message this fella here because... Yeah. Right. So, indices have monthly pivots below, folks. And Bitcoin. Oh, I was showing you this. Just get ready to get your minds blown here. Just get ready to get your minds blown. This is the coolest fractal you'll ever see in a long time. Right, let's go on to where are we going? We're going to Coinbase here. We're going to Coinbase here now. I'll show you something. How do I remember these fucking things? I just fucking do, you know. Look at this. Look at this. Right? Look at this. Watch this. This is class. This is class. Right? We have this, right? Going to the 12-hour here. Now you see it. You see it? Right? Go on to this. You go on to this. What happened here? Triangle. What happened here? Chop. Took the lows. Went straight up. Went straight down. Triangle. Chop. Took the lows. Went straight up. We're going straight back down. I mean, isn't that the coolest fucking thing? I love this kind of shit, you know? This is the coolest thing I've ever fucking seen. You have to be mind blown by something. Hello from Wexford. Wolf and Bear, Wexford man. How are you getting on? Good talking to you. Nah. I meant generally. BTC gives more exaggerated moves, but today indices moved down. Moved down more than 1%, but BTC today less than 1%. Ah, yeah, but Bitcoin had a nice move. They aren't picture perfect correlators. I'm not like they aren't actually, to be fair, because like the indices have just been going up and up and up. They've been going up and up and up. But Bitcoin's kind of been, it's been a bit meh. This was just the war. That was the war, to be honest. And if you remember the last time, anytime a bomb dropped, Bitcoin went straight down. Do you remember that? Or if anyone remembers that? Like this whole range is just it's bizarre to even think about, because this high, Trump comes into office, tariffs all the way down, pausing on tariffs all the way up, tariff at the high all the way down, bombs drop at the high all the way down. The fundamental traders are making a ton of money here. If you're ahead of the game, I don't know many people that are like that. Even one person I think I know does it right. One person. So what are we looking for next on this? I would like this to complete the fractal. Even if it bounces up or whatever it wants to do, I want it to come down and complete the fractal. Come down, take that low. What else do you have at that low? You have a scam wick down there. Scam wick 98,884 that we've been staring at for some time. And you know what was the interesting thing as well about this whole thing? For anyone, people that just trade Bitcoin, like this is stuff you don't. Oh, hold on there a second. Here it is. This is stuff you'd want to. This. Oh, that was a scam. Oh, this was ages ago. Was it here? We do have a scam wick up there. Look at this. So when you got up here, scam wick straight away. That was a sign you were coming down. Straight away. And then what was the sign you're going further? Another scam wick. And then if you go across to, I forget the exchange, let's go back down to here. Maybe there was more scam. I haven't actually checked this for a second here. That low. I actually haven't checked that low. Hold on, I'm going to run through these for quickly. Because this recent price action, I haven't checked for scam wicks at all. Sometimes they could give you a right hint. You never know. It could give you a few thousand quid and be like, oh wow, this is where we're going to go. Okay. Have to check that. It has to be a little bit of routine because you never know. So, Bitcoin. What am I looking for? It's just this to move down, take these lows. This could take time. It could bounce up. It could do whatever it wants. You could do a 360. You do a backflip. Do a fucking front flip. Do whatever the fuck it wants. But the main aim for me is to get a trade down here in this area. That's what I want. Don't have any slings to back us up. I'm pretty sure the daily slings are already tapped. But the one and only sling that I'll be looking at is the 11-day. See that another time. Daily sling tapped a little bounce off it there today. And then we get up to the 1 hour and then we tap that as well. So if this 1 hour holds with that wick, you will be looking for this to go down and take that low, because if you hold a sling on a wick, that gives you an 80% probability of taking that. So what else do we look at? We'll look at ETH you know what? Let me know what you want. What do you want me to go over? You let me know. Do you want me to go over altcoins? I'll go over. Do you want me to go over indices? I'll do it this one time. Do you want me to go over commodities? I'll do that. So type in what you want me to go over and then I'll go over it. But if it's a load of shit coins, folks, I'll kill you. How are you, mate? Roy, how are you? There was a scam wick to 0. Yeah, but Jesus Christ. What? The unrealistic scam wicks, right? You're not going to fucking use them, You're not really going to use them, are you? I got pinged about that so much. Like, scam wick to 0. This one's scam wick to 0. I was like, come on. That's unrealistic. You have to be more realistic with this stuff. It's like, yeah, but there's a scam wick up here. There's a scam wick to the fucking sky over there. I'm just like, what? That's not fucking... They have to... Come on. What am I meant to do? I'm gonna run out of water by the time I finish this. What are you meant to do? How are we looking over here? alright. Still looks good. Grant. Let's go over there. Let me see. What about that? Oh yeah. I forgot about all this stuff. Oh, do you want to see my nice background there? What do we have today? Oh wait. I don't even know what that is. Looks like the beach or something. I don't know. It is. I have no idea what that is. We have something adventurous today anyway. Let's have a look. Alright, so we get rid of this. So we were looking at Sunday Swingers, right? You all know now. That was the last Sunday Swingers. Okay? That was the last Sunday Swingers of the series. Man, I tell you, the amount of fucking plays I have given out for free on that is ridiculous. It blows my mind. I don't think there's anyone out there that actually that has given out setups like that, you know? The amount of fucking setups that I've literally called, and we weren't like just losing 1 or 2 or giving out 4 and losing 4. We were winning 3 out of the 4 nearly every fucking time, and each of them were giving 10% moves. It was fucking ridiculous, folks. But it's time to call it a day on that one. We've done 25 weeks of those fucking streams. 25 weeks. You'll get them all inside the PTL from now on. But like, that was ridiculous. That was some run. The amount of money made on that, it must have been fucking insane by the amount of people trading it. Like, so again, if you didn't know, that was it. There won't be any more. Maybe in the future might be something else. But anyway, this is what we did on Sunday. We did this on Sunday, 88. I was looking for this to move up, take the highs, come back down, take the lows. We have yet to really take those lows. We kind of did. You kind of put in a little bit of effort there. Haven't really taken the low. So I kind of wanted to drop down a little bit further if it could. Hit my green zone. Don't finish it off. Hit the green zone. So that's all good. This was, if you actually wanted to trade this on Sunday, where are we? We were here on Sunday, around here. If you wanted to trade that, you could have traded it up, which I did, and then you could have traded it down, which I did, but I closed early because I'm a fucking idiot. So we'll be seeing if this gets a move back up now from my next on. See if this last pivot. So that was a trade long, trade short, if you wanted to trade it like that. But really, ideally, if you could have just traded the dot, you know, you could have went in and traded the dot. Again, TR pocket. What's so similar about all these? They all have the TR pocket. What's so similar about all the altcoins I've been doing for the last 25 weeks? All the plays that have played out, the TR pocket. If you can't, if your mind is not made up about trading from the TR pocket alone, just look at the last 25 weeks. I've called them all. Like, it's a crazy amount of gains. I just don't understand. And he had a monthly pivot. So this one came down 15% as well. And what I'm looking for next is the TR pocket. The TR pocket again. TR pocket down there at the lows, but preferably the log scale TR pocket, because the other one's a bit too deep. Kind of like this. I'm going to change that, right? I'm going to change that. Let's pretend that green box was the box. Let's spread it out a little bit there, because I might dive into it earlier. You never know. And move this up a little bit to that. Alright. Let's check the liquidations on this while we're here, actually. Oh, wow. We are running out. We don't have enough data. Let's go back to this. Will you do it for me? I don't think you will. No, you're not going to do it for me either. Too bad. It's back too far. Okay. That is okay. So looking for this to come down, hit that zone, eat. I'm not too sure. I've seen people calling stuff on ETH, but you know, I haven't really been tracking ETH. This here, guess what that was? That green box there. That was last Sunday. We gave out that low on last Sunday. What did that fucking do? 20%. 20%. You were getting spoiled on those public streams, folks, and now they're all gone. So I hope you made the most of it. So next, what is next on these? I haven't actually. This is one I'm not too sure of. Like, I don't really have a plan on this. So we could do that right now. That's what we could do. Like, it's in this little, really tough looking top, like, so. I did see people had a TR pocket and they shorted that high. Can't remember what it was, but I'd like to see what it is now. Actually, let me see. See what it is. Was it this? Oh, was it this? Maybe. Range over, range really low, range high. Was that? Fair enough. Fair play to you, folks. He had a nice little swing fader on that as well. That's a nice little A tier setup. Look at that. Clean. Clean as a fucking whistle. What is next on this? I'd say equal rotation might be the not a bad shout, but she looks like she's holding up on this part here. Trade wise, where would I trade this? Go on liquidations here. If you want to give me something that would be nice. Yeah, it's going to be nice to be here. Let's see. Have something there. 4 hour. Have a lot at that low. That's kind of good to see. Let's go to 1 hour here. 2290. 2290. Here we go. That's too lower time frame. Too lower time frame. Give me higher time frame. There we go. Do that. So nice chunks, nice chunks. You might come down and actually wick this out, to be fair. You might actually come down and wick that out. I'd be more careful on this if it comes down to take those lows. I really would. Let me just put this in like this again. Oh, okay. I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck is going on? See, can I up the threshold on this and see if this changes much? I don't fucking fully understand it, but build around it more, it might give you a better understanding. It's not doing anything. So I don't read this thing doesn't do anything. That volatility threshold. Does this work? It does. Nice, nice. Bar. Bad stuff here. Alright. Right. I just have to keep an eye out. There we go. Okay. I kind of have an idea of what could happen, to be fair. Kind of have an idea here. Put this on one more time. I kind of like this, to be fair. Down, just run that out. Then get a nice little bounce. It's really far away, but with what's going on, it's always possible. Always possible. Yeah, pocket. Just get rid of this. Get rid of this. Let's get this. A nice little deviation down here would be nice. Put this on. Usually, I'd rather the TR pocket be a bit better than that. Let me just see something here. There was a high and low there. Did we hit that TR pocket? We did not, so I'm not going to use that. If this actually hit that on the top side, I would have used this one as well. So I'm going to use the two TR pockets because there's two pulls you actually could use there. So I'm going to be using a little bit of a zone. Nice. That's clean. I like that. Do like that. That in there, and let's get this there. Right, and let me check something here. What else do we have? Nice. Volume gap. Nice. Actually not bad. Bit of a volume gap on top of that too. And you all know already you have your liquidations there too. So I'm just going to leave one of them in there though, because I don't like to do the two of them. Send to the back. Get back that. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. SJ Trade, what's up, trader? If you can check, sweet. I can indeed. How you doing, SJ? It's been a while, buddy. Let me see. Let me see. Just want to check this out. Ooh. Well, that's from the high, but you know what? We'll fucking use it anyway, because that is coming right into that zone. But by the time we get down there, you know, actually, by the time we get down there, it might do. Yeah, that'll do fine. By the time we get down there, this will be into it. You know? This is not a bad plan. I'm gonna have to write in for myself about this anchored view up, because anytime you load up the chart, she mightn't even be there. She might struggle to load up. So we've a leak cluster plus VWAP. Like we're coding, you know? But it's just to keep you locked in to know what the fuck is there, you know? You do this with everything. Keep you fucking locked in. How we doing over here? Fill the wick. Yeah. Fill the wick to 0. You want to go to 0? Only playing, mate. I know you are. Alright, so volume gap, liquidation cluster, VWAP. And you know what is? The TR box. Unreal. Alright. What are we looking for there then? Let me see. We'll probably be looking for. You know what? This thing might bounce up first, so let's do this. Bit of a bounce off that zone. 10%. That's, you know what we say, 10%. You get 10%, we're happy out. Look at this. Down. Farcoin then. ADA. You want to start moving? How's Bitcoin looking right now? Let me see. We'll get rid of Farcoin. Good old Farcoin. This. Bitcoin. We have a play on Bitcoin. Kind of mid time frame, lower time frame. I wonder. If she comes down here, might actually get some kind of play, but would I play that? I don't think I would. You might get something like this. Down, take the lows, up the highs, something like this. You know? That's what I'd be kind of more cautious about. I'll leave Bitcoin to the side. So we have DOT, we have ADA, ETH, potential plan in the future. And I need to stop shaking my fucking leg, folks. And what are we looking at? Let me see. We done DOT, ETH, and ICP. We done ETH, ICP. This is where the shitcoins begin, I suppose. You know what? Like, I'm surprised there's not many people out there that trade, like, I don't know, funded accounts, you know, and they're asking me to do Nasdaq or German 40 or silver, gold. It's always all kinds. It's all kinds. ICP. Go on to ICP. Popcat. ICP is taking a right old dive there. What does she do though? This is shit. I'm going to go to a different exchange. ICP. USDT. Oh. See. Not that one. Didn't do a TR pocket, did she? Kinda did. She did that pattern that I like at the high anyway. When you go into the TR pocket, you swing fail the high. TR pocket, swing fail, boom. I love that pattern. Best one. I don't have that on properly, do I? ICP, I don't know what you want me to cover here. I don't see anything on this, to be honest with you. I don't much. Where are we at on this fucking thing? TR pocket rejection. TR pocket again. She might come down to the 0.5 of this range, to be honest. That's a bit deep. This is a tricky one, to be honest. This is a tricky one. Too much. See old TA from 2022. Where did we go here? TR pocket. Okay. So I'm actually not bullish on this. thing, may as well take the low and go to this TR pocket. Let's put this back on, reverse, there we go. So she didn't hit the TR pocket, she wicked from it, she might have front run a little bit, but you know what, she didn't hit it. So to me, I want this thing to go down and take these lows, because I don't see much here. It could come down and go straight back up for all I know, but if I see a TR pocket that's not tapped like that, I just see it as a magnet, and for it to want to come down, it wants to go down and take that, but we'll see. I suppose if I came back in a few days, you might be like this, and it might be different. So for now, ICP, look for those lows, and that's where you actually be looking for a spring. You actually have your initial there, have that. You're looking for something like that, back up to 7. Let me see, do we have any pivots above? Monthly, weekly, no, monthly. We have new quarterlies coming out at the end of the month, folks. Remember that. Quarterlies, these quarterly pivots. Yeah, she didn't even get to the quarterly pivots. You're going to have new ones at the end of this month. It's a very big month. Very big day. Very fucking big everything. So keep an eye on that. Which prop firms do you recommend? I'm with FTMO, but I want to get some more accounts with other firms. Funding pips, probably. Probably funding pips. I have my most of, you know what? Yeah, most of my withdrawals are with funding pips. I did move to FTMO lately because I kind of missed trading like swing trades. But I think I want to go back to funding pips, but give it some time because I'm enjoying it. With the old FTMO. But yeah, I took a break from the funding pips because I don't know. You get to a stage where you kind of want to, because this is the thing. Funded pips is actually equity drawdown. Fucking FTMO is balance based drawdown. Balance based means you can hold on to your trade. Let's say you're up 10,000 quid, and then the day resets. Your drawdown doesn't change because you're up 10,000 quid. Whereas if you're up 10,000 quid with funding pips, your drawdown's going to reset to like, you'll have 5,000 quid to play with the next day, if you get me. So that's the difference. But yeah, I can't say anything bad about the two of them. They're both really nice. And that's the only two that I have really traded. I did go on to Crypto Fund Trader. I'd had issues with them, to be fair. But I think they're doing good now. I had issues with Crypto Fund Trader, but they were the only crowd that I've actually ever had an issue with. That was actually when they started too. So, funding pips, FTMO, but there's not many altcoins on funding pips. QUE ONDA. QUE. The fuck is this? A coin? What the fuck is? Okay. ONDA. Okay, maybe that's, I don't know what is that? You're not giving me anything there. Never mind. Alright. C. Let me see. USD. Put this in. C. I actually kind of like this. See, there's a bit of something here, like, you know, once you have a low and a high, you're like, yeah, you know what, I have a TR pocket, I can play with this now. You have your toys, you can play with. Oh, she bounced off the TR pocket. No fucking surprise. She got a nice bounce off that, so you'd be kind of looking at the TR extension next. Do you have anything on the TR extension is the question. Are you going to go right through it is also the question. You have a volume gap on the TR extension, so that's not bad. And we're on log, we're on linear. We could probably go to the point of control if you do go on to the linear. So, but we have this. We have this part here. Get rid of that. Put on that. Volume gap. TR extension. And we sit there. That's the first anyway. Oh. Yeah, I don't know Mexican. So did I say that right? Que anda. Did I say that right? Que anda. Or the que anda. Que. I don't know. I'm probably butchering that. What's up, man? I was searching that up for fuck's sake. What's up, man? K on the E. K on the way. I don't know. Am I even butchering that? It means what's up, dude? Okay. Learn something new every day, no? That's what it's all about. Right, next set up there on C. We're looking down here at this buy box. Looking down here at this buy. Reminds you of a song. Wish I could play a song on YouTube. Do you know that, folks? I could be banging out music right now, but copyrights and all that, you know, all that bullshit. Fatness, because it's a bit dry. It's a bit dry. A little bit dry. You have quarterly. Oh, jeez, this is fairly big. Monthly. Jeez, we hit the money at the top. Not bad. Probably. Oh, I hate doing this. I'm actually gonna do this. Am I? Thank God. Data pocket. Oh, wait a minute. I don't like that. I don't like this. I don't like that. I really don't like that. I'd be careful, actually. I hate this. Alright? There's a thing that I've been spotting lately, right? And I've been trading is trend lines with a specific angle on, and they have a gazillion touches, right? What I've noticed is they fake out. Like they literally do this, boom, boom, boom. That's what they do. So I actually would be careful. Seeing that now, I would be careful on this, because that could do that. And every one of them that I have seen, that I have put statistics on, which is total of 4. It's a total of 4 of the last month. They've all done this. They've done the exact same thing. So there was 4 of them. I got to trade 2 of them, which is fucking grateful for. But this one, of course, I'm a bit late on. I saw that I'd probably shorted this fucking. But I would be careful there. That actually could do that. And so far, they have not been wrong. So remember that. I think this might do this. Okay, just remember that. I'm actually not even going to do any more tea on this because I don't like it anymore. But yeah, this will be the next area I will be looking for a mid-time frame bounce. TR extension. What else we got? I need to stretch my leg, man. What else we got? Launchcoin. Launchcoin. What the fuck is that? Launch coin. The fuck is this? Oh, she really went off with a launch, didn't she? How we doing over here? I'm okay. Shit. Wait, what? It's the only fans trader. Oh, fair enough. How you doing? I'm not saying that. For a bullish case, new all-time high. Yeah, for a bullish case, of course it is new all-time high. Alright. So, let's see what we got. Launchcoin. She has a double low, double higher low, whatever you want to call it, double low. Uh, 12 hour. Not much there, to be fair. You do have that low. I'm not drawing that one. Yeah. You have that TR pocket sitting there, but you know what? You could go lower than that. Let me see. Let's see if the volume's going to give me anything here, but there's so much structure here. It's not going to give me. Oh, not bad. That makes that a bit better, actually. That makes that a little bit better. And then we could. I don't really like doing that though. Yeah, point of control, right? If the point of control, you do have this demand here that hasn't been touched, so that's good. This hasn't been touched, but it's too big. That's the only thing. See if I can lower it a bit. You have 2 hour. You could go down to this. Ah shit. Go down to this time frame on the 2 hour. Yeah, it could go on to the 2 hour. That seems fine. Back up. 2 hour demand, point of control, TR pocket, buy zone. Buy zone, and you know what? I'm gonna do like that, to be fair. Usually you would like to go through these point of controls a little bit. 0.5 of the demand, supply and demand, they're always the strongest part of it. So it's either right at the outside of it or the 0.5. They're the strongest points of these supply and demand. TA and gold would be nice. We'll have a look at gold, sure. Okay, on the way. Means what's up to. Did I say that right? Get on the way. Or no, we. Que pasó? Okay. Maybe the K on the way. Let me see what we got. Do we have everything else? Popcat. We'll do Popcat, sure. Popcat. Do. The fuck did I just click there? Popcat. What do we have here? Oh. We had some old history with Popcat, I see. Don't remember when, but we have old history here. We seem to call it fucking nicely. Look for the range, take the lows, run the highs, but we didn't get the daily sling, I see. Just imagine you have 10 cores and just stretch out the words. Yeah, and a wee. I'm saying it right though. Especially for all time high. Right. CR pocket. We got a point of control down there. Daily. Weekly. There we go. I got it. Lovely. Weekly. Daily, weekly. 8 hour, 6 hour. Let's just see what we got here, because I think this point of control will be important, to be fair. Let's see if we get this. Right. That and like that. Boom, boom, boom. What we got here? What have we? Where'd it go? Fucking. Did it just disappear on me? Here we go. That's a huge area. Jesus Christ. That's a big old area, no? Is that the point of control of this whole thing? Damn. Right, yeah, well, you'd want to keep an eye on that. You definitely want to keep an eye on that. It has a TR pocket and a point of control. The biggest point of control of the whole fucking thing. Hold on. Is this the biggest point of control? Probably not. There's probably loads up here. Taking some time to gather the volume. Oh, jeez, look at that. Well, we're looking at some fucking swing fit. Oh my god, it is the point of control of the whole range. Hold on there a second. Holy shit, that is huge. That's some fucking big zone, isn't it? Jesus. Fucking Jesus Christ, that is some fucking zone. My god, that is a huge area. You have to hit that point on. You have to hit that bang on. Popcat, that has to be probably the best setup we have today. Probably of the month maybe, or the last fucking 2 months. This has to be the strongest looking thing I have. Let me see here, with the paper trading account, you know, folks. Of course, just the paper trading account. Right. So we got a boom, 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 boom. That's what we're looking for. Right. That's what we're looking for. I'm not changing the drawing. The drawing is beautiful. It's perfect. That's perfect. Never drew anything as perfect as that before. So we're leaving it. Popcat. Thank you for whoever put that one in. On into tier list. What do we got? A on gold. Want to fucking a new chart on gold, do we? USD. What the A cap? I don't remember the last time. This fucking long time ago, by the looks of it. When was this? February. Oh, this year. It was all this year. So what we got? We have bombs dropping off, you know, so of course this thing is looking bullish, but he's in a bit of a range here that could come down a bit lower. Let me pull out these slings. 30-minute sling is trending at the moment. You got a wick off of that. You want to keep an eye on that 30-minute sling, but 1 hour maybe could potentially. Would ya? Yeah. Not. Maybe not. It looks good for all-time highs, anyway. But how we get there could be a bunch of higher lows. You have this massive curve. Whenever you start the curve off like that, I was talking about it last night, or I think it was the night before, this thing looks ready to go for all-time highs. And then we had this, then we had this. Now we're probably looking for a boost. You know, stair step its way up. But big support wise on this, you would be looking at this supply and demand. If she wants to come down and take this low, you'd be looking at that. That would be your biggest support and probably your biggest trade to come out of this. She mightn't even get there because she's been a bit of a pain in the ass for giving out really nice setups because she is so bullish. Too many bombs are dropping. But if you come back into this zone, you could expect a bounce, or maybe even a swing failure. Depends on the time frame she does it. You could have a 2-hour sling down here. But I would be looking for something like this. What would be? Go to 1 hour here and change this. Yay, yay, yay. Yay, 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 yay. Do you have any interest in fib times? Do I have any interest in fib times? I might do. Never know. Let me see. No, actually, I don't have any interest. What do you mean? For which? What coin? What coin what coin are you looking for? I'd relax with these coins. Relax. Relax. Not gonna stay on all night. If you want to get some updates, come into Pro Traders Lounge. In there all week. I can't draw this perfectly for some fucking weird reason. Look. Boom. If we come down here, take those lows. That's your best opportunity to get in. But one thing you need to keep an eye on is that 30-minute sling. If you're holding that with a wick, you're looking at a slingshot. Boom, into the highs. Okay? Otherwise, I would be looking for something like that. She has yet to do it, but keep an eye on that 30-minute sling. That's your area. That is your area. Yeah. She's looking bullish. She's looking good. No need to worry on that front. What the hell do we have? Bert. You know, I can't. I think I'm on an hour, aren't I? Yes, I'm coming on to an hour now. I can't. Folks, it was nice. It was nice coming on. Nice chatting to y'all. It's coming into an hour and I have to head away. I have plans. I have to head away. You know, man's gotta be somewhere. Gotta see a man about a dog. Or is it? Yeah, man about a dog. So again, folks, if you want to pop into PTL, the Sunday Stringers, the Sundays, oh, geez, it's like a fucking tongue twister. Sunday Swingers is over. Okay, so all kinds of setups on the Sundays, they're not going to be there. But we'll be in Pro Trader Zones. Pop in. All right, you can use my coupon code TRADEROR99, all lowercase. You'll get a discount. Come in, and there'll be live trading. There will be some just normal chatting sessions because sometimes there is no trade. And what's the fucking point? Sometimes you're there waiting for a trade. Like I was there. Was it today or yesterday? No, we took a trade today. No, we took a trade yesterday too. I was there Tuesday. I don't know. I usually always take a fucking trade somewhere. So I was usually there sometimes, just there's nothing to trade. What can you do? But most of the time we do take a trade. Especially if you have a funded account, pop in. But I'm going to love you and leave you, folks. Good talking to you. I'll see you next time. Safe trading and have a fucking great weekend. Alright? Good luck. Adios.